My ex-wife cheated on me with my golden child brother and gave birth to his baby. Now my family, which always hated me, begs for money after I get promoted. When my wife told me she was pregnant, for one stupid second I believed life finally fixed itself. Then my brother started coming around a lot, not polite visits, the kind that lasts for hours, the kind that ends with him rubbing her belly and whispering to the baby like it belonged to him. I told myself to calm down. I told myself I was being paranoid. One night I checked her phone while she slept. Text threads. Months and months. His name, her name. After the baby, we'll tell him. He'll sign up for child support and never see justice. We'll get our life. My hands went numb. The baby was his. They'd been planning to wait until it was born, then split me with a divorce, marry each other, and live off my support. I put the phone down and poured coffee like my hands weren't shaking. Next morning I set the cup down and asked, calm as I could make it, whose baby is it? She looked at me and said 2 words. It's his. Everything I had built collapsed in that breath. When I told my parents, I expected outrage. They smiled. My father said, finally they found each other. My mother told me to be happy for my brother. My whole family crowded the comments on their engagement post with heart emojis. My betrayal was a family celebration. Divorce papers hit like more bullets. My ex and my brother painted me as controlling and toxic. My parents nodded and backed them up. I lost money, a car, dignity. I kept the house, empty in more ways than one. For 2 months I numbed out. Then I worked and worked. A promotion came. Better pay. New title. The first honest smile I'd had in months. I posted about it. That's when my mother started calling like she'd never cared. She showed up at my office and wouldn't leave until I said I'd come over. I walked into their new house. Obvious upgrades, new furniture, baby things in the corner, and my stomach dropped. My ex was asleep upstairs with the newborn. My brother was out. My parents sat stiff on the couch like actors waiting for direction. After 5 long minutes of fake small talk, my father blurted it out. Your brother lost his job. The settlement isn't enough. We need help. You've been promoted. The room spun. They wanted me to fund the life they built by betraying me. I stood up. I left. Outside, rain smeared the street. I was digging for my keys when I heard footsteps. My brother, then my parents, chasing me down the sidewalk. My mother's voice broke. Please, you can't just abandon your family. My brother looked small for the first time. Please, he said, dropping to the plea he'd never used before. We need help. This is our chance. Just this once. Everything inside me snapped like a cheap wire. You stole my marriage, I told him. You lied about our baby. You lied in court, and now you want my money? Beg on the street, I said. A stranger will pity you before I ever will. He lunged, grabbed my collar, hissed that I was jealous because everyone preferred him. Dad tried to pull him back. Mom screamed about duty. Neighbors watched, rain on their faces. I pushed him off, opened my car, and slammed the door. I drove away cold and wet and laughing once. Not because I was happy, but because the old things that had eaten me were finally gone. A week later, I filed the evidence I'd been saving. The messages, the dates, witnesses who'd overheard lies. It was time to fight for something clean. Truth. Court wasn't pretty. They tried the same story. He's the hero, I'm the monster. My family recited the lines they'd practiced, but the judge saw the texts. The judge saw the timeline. The judge saw the betrayal. The judge cut the alimony. The judge cut the lies. My ex cried on cue. My brother looked like a man realizing the world had edges. My parents were silent for the first time in my life. I walked out of the courtroom and felt something I'd not allowed myself to feel in years. Light. They used me as a stepping stone. I stepped off and did not look back. The last thing my father yelled before we left was, "You'll regret this!" I smiled. Regret? I said. You made your bed. I'm finally sleeping in it. Without you. That night I ordered takeout, drank bad wine, and laughed until it hurt. For the first time since it began, I wasn't trying to pick up the pieces of what they'd broken. I was building new ones. They wanted my money. They wanted my loyalty. They wanted my silence. They got none of